what was real and why we got together.
It was reported that you guys all went away. You, I think Melo, I think Chris Paul, and LeBron, and all your families went away, and you had a conversation with LeBron about, it's okay, bro.
It's okay,
bro. I need you to be you.
No, I mean that's not how it happened.
How it happened? Tell us how it happened.
Well, first of all, it wasn't a CP and it wasn't Melo.
Okay.
It was the trip that everyone's talking about was just my wife, I, Savannah, LeBron, and a couple other friends of ours.
Okay.
And that was the trip where we started having different conversations. That was right after we lost. We had a couple weeks away, and then we had this trip planned. And we started having different conversations about why we lost, how we lost.
Right.
And I just was sitting there, as I always do. I sit and I listen, and I heard LeBron talk. And everything that I was getting from LeBron in that year, even though he had a great year, and even in that moment, was still hesitation. And so for me, I was like, okay, if we're going to reach the level that we're going to reach, and how I can help us is to take that hesitation out of one of the game's greatest players. Because I've watched him play, and I know how he plays when he has no, I shot 2 in a row, D-Wade ain't having a good game. You know what I mean? Like, it's human nature. Hey, D-Wade ain't had a bucket in a while. No, bro, press on. You that dude. Go be that dude. Wow. We gonna do what we gotta do to make sure that you good and we good. Because this is ultimately about what we all sat down and said we want to do. We said we want to win rings. No one said that I need an extra endorsement or you needed extra this. We wanted to win rings. So for us to win rings in this day of age, you have to be who you are. And that's, besides Kobe, it's the game's greatest player. And so I can't stand in the way of that. I can't let my ego and my pride stand in the way of that. And I said I was doing it in the beginning, but it was always like, hey, first year I think we both averaged 25 a game. It was kind of even, same shots, same this, same possessions. Coach don't need to worry about that. You don't need to worry about that. I've always played around multiple players. I figured out, and that was our conversation. And it happened after the trip. It happened in the gym one day. It was LeBron, Coach Fizdale, and myself. And I told him right there, I just remember the look on his face. He was kind of like puzzled, looking at me like,
"You for real?"
And I was, but at that point, I'm saying like it had to be bigger than me, which was hard to do because we all come in like check the name on the back. But I just had to look at myself in the mirror and say, this is not why you playing with LeBron James and Chris Bosh. You're not playing with them to check the name on the back. You playing with them to check the rings on your finger. And so let's get to that.
What happened in the Mavs series? Y'all better.
We got
Where you looking? I might well go and poke me a little bit.
I mean, we got outplayed and we got outcoached. And if you go back and ask the players, you go back and ask Spo, the coaching staff got outcoached and the players got outplayed when it came down to winning. We didn't close out games. Right?
One game you had a 16-point lead.
Game 2 at home. We up 15. You don't lose that. We don't close our games, but that's bad. That's players and that's coaches, right? And so we got outcoached by Rick Carlisle and his staff, and we got outplayed by Dirk and Jason Terry and J Kidd, but that little JJ Barrera. Nobody give him credit. JJ Barrera was the one who changed the. We didn't have no answer for him. Okay, Dirk, you know what you gonna do. Let's just make his shots tough, make him stop him. Right? We knew all these things. But no one planned for little JJ to come off the bench and do what he did. And